Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade, and tonight we're on the red carpet for the Cinema Society New York premiere of Disorder starring Diane Kruger. We're chatting with Diane as well as the director Alice Schoenaerts, so get ready for a great night behind the velvet rope. Talk to me about this movie, because PTSD, we're coming off with American Sniper. This is such a hot topic, and Matthias brings this character to life. What do you hope people take away from seeing this character in the relationship with your character?
This movie's eerily current, especially when we were filming it with all the attacks, as she was editing the movie. Charlie Hebdo happened, and so it just seems very timely that this paranoia that is installed in the film, this slow-burning paranoia where you feel like you can't go through life, without looking over your shoulder anymore.
You play this trophy wife to a Lebanese, what turns out to be an arms dealer. How do you prepare for a role like this?
I don't think I would have accepted this part if it was directed by a man, because I don't want to be a trophy wife and have it just be on the surface. With Alice, I knew that from the get-go, even when in the beginning, when you just see me from a distance, the way she shoots it, you can immediately tell that there's an underlying story there that we're going to come to find out later on. And she just talked to me about the backstory of why this woman got married, all those things. It was just really fun to do.
Matthias, he's so great in this, and I've interviewed him. He's such a nice guy. What was it like working with him?
He was good. He was really distant in this movie, though, because he kind of didn't sleep to be prepared for this role.
Oh my God.
So he was kind of like in a state every day. But he's a really generous partner, I will say, and it was fun working with him.
When you see the way he's able to bring this former soldier to life, the tics and the anxiety, talk to me about directing that and bringing that out of him and him bringing that to life.
Yeah, I think Matthias really immersed himself in the parts that he had met with me, a lot of soldiers, and we had this idea that we had to see in his eyes that he was part of another world, like those guys that were imprisoned and they have something broken in the eyes forever. And that's the same thing about PTSD. So we worked a lot on his body, also with all the scars you see in the film and all the tattoos. And you see the prayer that is tattooed on his chest and on the dates on his arms. All of this, of course, was made for the film, and we had seen this on soldiers, and so we thought he had to carry his story on his body.
What brings you to the Disorder premiere tonight?
I'm just here to come support, I have a day off, and so I was like, why don't I come see a movie and hang out?
So Brandon's taking over for Leslie Odom Jr. You're going to be Aaron Burr in Hamilton.
Yes, sir.
How cool is that, man?
It's going to be a great time. The cast has been really amazing, getting me prepared for my debut, so I'm excited.
Talk to me about the message that this show provides that people need to take away when they see Hamilton.
What's wonderful about Hamilton to me is that it's a story about a revolution. It reminds people that we are a nation of revolutionaries. And so when you find yourself in a society or in a government that is not operating according to the standards and ideals of this country, that is not responding to the will of the people, well then, remember, you are a revolutionary. It's time for a revolution, and that's what I appreciate about it.